Okay. Hello, and thanks for joining us today for our talk on trends, challenges, and solutions in network monitoring. My name is Jeff Edwards. I'm a tech evangelist with Progress Software, and today I'm going to be talking to you about just that, the trends, challenges, and solutions facing the modern network monitoring landscape. I'm also going to be talking to you a little bit about Progress's network monitoring solution, WhatsUp Gold. So before we jump into the trends in network monitoring, I just want to talk a little bit about a brief overview of what network monitoring is and why it's an essential part of the modern IT toolkit. Today, the term network monitoring refers to the IT process wherein network components like routers, switches, firewalls, servers, virtual machines, and even cloud infrastructure are continuously evaluated for fault and performance to maintain and optimize their availability. Network monitoring systems provide 5 basic functions: discovery, mapping, monitoring, alerting, and reporting. At its best, network monitoring is proactive, allowing you to find and fix performance issues and bottlenecks at the initial stage before they affect uptime, users, or production. So why is it important to monitor a network? The network is the lifeline of the IT infrastructure and therefore the lifeline really of the business. When networks fail, the flow of information required by applications and business operations stops. On a high level, the best argument for network monitoring is maintaining current network health, ensuring uptime, and improving performance. But a network monitoring tool is also very useful for capacity planning because it helps you build a database of information on your existing infrastructure's history and problems that you can use to plan network changes. Additionally, for organizations adhering to a service level agreement, network monitoring is a must-have. A network monitoring tool can ensure that service and application performance level contracts are being met. So that's basically what network monitoring is, but it's been changing, right? As we're all aware, the world has become a lot more complex in the past decade, technologically and otherwise. IT is no different. Even before the pandemic, IT admins have been facing a sea change in connectivity models, mostly led by the cloud revolution, but you also have hyperconverged infrastructure, edge software, and all these other things upsetting traditional network architectures. In many ways, now monitoring network performance is more important than ever to the success of the business because IT and business operations are so intertwined. So as the network becomes more complex, so must the monitoring system. In the past, many organizations got their monitoring from a bunch of different tools. They might have used open source tools or even homegrown monitoring tools. And a lot of your clients today are probably still using open source command line interface-based tools. But these types of siloed monitoring stacks are no longer really sufficient or even really relevant. Today, 93% of enterprises have a multi-cloud strategy, while 87% have a hybrid cloud strategy, according to recent research. What that means is that the network is no longer constrained to the corporate firewall, and neither should monitoring. So in a hybrid environment, well-performing network is still really important to digital business projects, but the level of network agility and visibility is often failing to meet the requirements of those initiatives. When you have one tool for monitoring a cloud, another for monitoring your on-premise, another for monitoring VMs, you don't really get a holistic view, and you don't have a view into the overall goings-on of your network and how all these things work together. So the key to future-proofing network monitoring is investing in network monitoring tools that provide the required level of visibility in hybrid environments, including the edge network and cloud network monitoring. Even in on-premise networks, the types of devices that connect to the network are changing. There's IoT, mobile, operation technology endpoints now connecting to networks, and they're not bound by traditional endpoint infrastructure components. This influx of devices forces the network to accommodate new types and patterns of traffic, which can be difficult for tools to ingest and analyze. Software-defined architectures aren't really helping either. That can also be very difficult to monitor and manage, and virtualization can make things even more challenging, especially when you're attempting to monitor VMs with SNMP. So finally, as digital business initiatives become increasingly critical to lines of business, business leaders are looking more and more towards IT operations and network operations to help realize these projects. As such, network operation teams' ability to guarantee the performance of the network and the applications that run over them are becoming more important. To meet this guarantee, network monitoring needs to rise above the basic levels of infrastructure monitoring, and it needs to provide more application level views. So we've just laid out the network monitoring challenges facing the future. So now let's look at the network monitoring market as it stands today and the opportunities in that market. Network monitoring is a very mature market. It's worth about $2 billion worldwide, but there's still room for a lot of growth, with some estimates reaching the market up to $5 billion by 2026. The majority of sales are in North America, which makes up 30% of the market, but emerging markets are becoming an increasingly larger sale, such as Brazil or APAC, which currently represents 20% of the market. So this may be a mature market landscape, but it is ripe with opportunity. The cloud BOID and IoT revolutions that we see in the upper left-hand corner here have led to the issues on the lower left, network monitoring stacks that are siloed and don't give comprehensive or even really adequate visibility into network hybrid environments. And when network monitoring tools do succeed in that capability, they're often unwieldy, difficult to use, and very, very expensive. So all this means that network operation teams will be reevaluating their existing tools to meet their evolving needs. In fact, by 2024, 50% of network operation teams will be required to re-architect their network monitoring stack due to the impact of hybrid networking, according to Gartner. Another survey found that 86% of networking and security professionals felt the need to improve network reliability and performance, which isn't surprising, but there is the impetus to get better network monitoring tools. So now let me just get into the offering that Progress brings to the table. That's WhatsUp Gold, which is a comprehensive end-to-end monitoring tool that gives you full visibility of your network from the core on-premise devices to virtual machines to the cloud. And it uses a discovery engine with layer 2, 3 discovery to get an automatic view of all the devices connected to your network, where you can see connected devices, you can see bottlenecks, you can see dependencies, and you can use that to initiate workflows, troubleshooting, or even drill down on a device and just see what exactly is going on with that device. It has alerts via email, SMS, and Slack. It does have pre-configured device roles for a lot of popular network hardware, which saves a lot of time in discovery and configuration, and it does have configuration and change management. We spent a lot of time trying to make this easy to use, so it is a fairly customizable, fairly drag and drop solution, and it's fairly easy to launch as well. So here are the key features of WUG. I'm not going to go through all these, but you can see on the right side here, we have virtual infrastructure monitoring with application performance monitoring, wireless monitoring, cloud monitoring, configuration management, really anything that you want to monitor with WUG, anything that you can ping with WUG, you can monitor. So that will let you get that full holistic view of your network that we were talking about before. So who can benefit from WhatsUp Gold and why? An adage from the world of professional sports says the baseball umpire is doing their job when the fans and players don't know they're there. You could say the same about a network or IT admin. They're doing their job best when the users forget that they're there, when the network is running so smoothly that no one cares what they're doing. So for a admin then, the key is being proactive and finding and fixing problems before they affect the users and continuously improving network uptime. And WhatsUp Gold allows them to do just that, with the ability to see server problems in the context of physical and virtual machines, with push button inventory reports, with management of Hyper-V and VMware hosts, and with continuous monitoring and configuration workflows or automatic configuration management. All these things allow them to be that invisible IT admin. For IT directors, the goals are a little bit different, but they are similar. They do want to ensure reliability, capability, capacity, and performance to meet changing demands. But that means to them, hitting or exceeding the SLA, it means improving numbers such as mean time to resolution, and it means doing more with less budget and saving money for the company. And that is really where network monitoring tools come in, because they allow you to sort of multiply the workforce where it comes to troubleshooting. So before we wrap up here, I just wanted to talk about why WUG versus the other guys. So first of all, WhatsUp Gold ranks first in ease of use. According to recent Infotech software reviews, I believe they came out in August, WhatsUp Gold ranks first in network monitoring solutions for ease of implementation, usability, intuitiveness, ease of customization, as well as the operational dashboard. Not really a surprise to us. WhatsUp Gold is extremely easy to use. It's extremely customizable. And best of all, it's very easy and fast to implement. You can get it up and running and discovering your network in really 30 minutes to an hour. We have had customers such as the U.S. Army using it to deploy mobile networks where they might have to tear it down the next hour and move on and then monitor again in an hour. So that kind of speaks to the speed and ease of use. And not only is it easy to use, the licensing is very simple and easy to understand as well. We have a device-based licensing rather than a point-based licensing, which is popular with some other network monitoring tools. What that means is that you get as many monitors per device as you want. Each device is 1 point off the license, whereas on others, each point might be a monitor in itself. So you can put, with 1,000 points on the license, you can monitor 1,000 devices and maybe 10,000 monitors. On competition, 1,000 points is just 1,000 monitors, and that can be really limiting and also very costly. So that's about all the time we have today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. If you have any more questions about WhatsUp Gold, you can check out whatsupgold.com. There's a free trial there. There are also on-demand demos and lots of best practices information. So please feel free to check that out, and thanks for joining us.